Hello, my name is Vicki Fecteau. I have been volunteering at Carefree Lodge for almost 19 years. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. The subject is two-hand manual, which is the preferred way to communicate with the deafblind. Now, if you do not have this document with you, I would suggest you stop watching and go get a copy so that you can follow along as I explain how two-hand manual works. It's actually very easy to learn. Each word is spelled out using different finger and palm touches. So you only have to learn the different touches for the 26 letters of the alphabet. Let me go through the alphabet so you can see how this works. First of all, the vowels are easy. They are the 5 fingers of your hand. So A, E, I, O, U. Those are the vowels. Now the consonants look somewhat like a written consonant for somebody who can see. So let's go through the entire alphabet. And if you use your handout, you can follow along as I demonstrate each of these letters. So starting in the beginning, A, first vowel, A, touching the thumb. B is like this. So it's like a bunch, if you're picking up a bunch of peanuts or something like that. So if you think of bunch and B, that's an easy way to remember that. C is like this. It sort of looks like a C. D is like this. It also looks like a D. E, the next vowel. F is like this. It looks a bit like an F. G is like grinding your fist into the palm of your other hand. So G, if you think of grind and G, that's G. H, it's a whoosh, kind of like an H, I guess. I is the next vowel. J, it looks like a J, so it's like this. That's a J. K is this, so it looks like a K. L is a single finger in the palm of your other hand. That's an L, looks like an L. M, 3 fingers in the palm of your hand. N kind of looks like an N, 2 fingers in the palm of your hand. O, the next vowel. P is like this, like a pinch. So P and pinch. Q sort of looks like a Q. R, that's an R. S is like this. T looks like a T. U is the last vowel. U. V looks like a V. W is like this or like this. X looks like an X. Y is a single stroke through the palm of your other hand. And Z is just like printing a Z. Now the numbers are just printing the number on the hand. So if you're doing an 8, for example, it would be like this. So as I said, to use two-hand manual, you really only have to memorize the 26 letters of the alphabet. when I was learning it, um, I sort of did a drill. Like I would go over and over and over the letters. Like if I was waiting for something to happen, I would, go through the letters, A, B, C, D, over and over and over again. So I got familiar with the letters. And then I started to talk to myself. So I would say, like, how are you? And then I'd answer myself. I would say, I am fine. Also, when I was learning two-hand manual, my husband learned it as well. So I had somebody to practice with, which is very helpful. So I would ask him a question, he would answer, and he would ask me a question, and then sometimes we'd discuss something. So I got to practice a little bit. And that's important. So if you have a family member who wants to learn and that you can practice with, or you can practice with your colleagues at Carefree Lodge, or any of us who visit who know two-hand manual, we'd be very happy to practice with you. And so you can learn to communicate, both to talk to the blind person and to understand what they're saying back to you. Now, just before I end, I will tell you a couple of stories about two-hand manual. There was a student volunteer at Carefree Lodge a few years ago, and she learned two-hand manual very quickly. The students, it's like texting or something. I don't know. It seems to be easy for them anyway. So she taught her boyfriend, and they would go to a movie and discuss the movie using two-hand manual without disturbing anybody else in the theater. So that's one practical use for it. My other story is about a rehab assistant at Carefree Lodge who knew two-hand manual. And she was going home on the bus one day, and a man got on with a white cane. So she knew he was blind, and the man sat down behind the driver, and the driver asked him where he wanted to get off, and he didn't answer. And the driver asked him again, he still didn't answer. So she thought maybe he's deaf and blind. So she went up to him and started to talk to him in two-hand manual, and sure enough, he was. So she asked him where he wanted to get off and relayed the information to the driver. So it was really kind of a coincidence that she happened to be on that bus when that happened. So you never know when you can learn, when you can use something that you learn. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and have fun learning two-hand manual.